Hello class, in the next few minutes I will be sharing my stupid and ambiguous story of me getting caught vaping in high school. It happened on my mom's birthday, unfortunately, and it's something that she's starting to bring up less and less. But it changed my perspective on how I should be more grateful for the things that I was able to do, like play baseball or have a better learning experience. Mistakes happen to everyone, of course, but sometimes you just need to have a little bit of common sense to stop, or know when to stop at least. It was during my sophomore year of high school, and like I said earlier, it was during my mom's birthday. That year, I decided to make some decisions that led me to start vaping, and therefore I'd sometimes bring a vape to school. Up until that point, I was still on the baseball team, and I actually had practice later on in the day. But then I made a terrible decision. I went into the restroom and wanted to vape, but it wasn't a normal experience like I expected. A few minutes after I walked in, someone else opened the door. And when that door opened, it truly closed some of my doors in my future. It was campus security. And he immediately knew what was going on, and he walked me into the office. As I was sitting in the chair in the office, I was just waiting for them to call my name. They called my dad immediately for him to pick me up, and I was just waiting in the office. The minutes went by so slow, and they felt longer and longer, until they finally called my name. As I was sitting in front of them, I could see the shame upon their face, and I answered the questions that they asked. And then my dad had finally came to pick me up. It was his turn to interrogate me, but I knew that wasn't the worst part. The worst part would have been telling my mom, because I knew she would not have taken it gently. I was in utter shock. I would never have thought I would have gotten caught, but I did, and now I must deal with the consequences. I changed high schools, and I learned that I had to rekindle my old friendships with the friends that I haven't talked to for a while. It was just really crazy for me. I didn't expect it to all go so fast. I took for granted all of my baseball teammates, the baseball memories, anything. And this is actually the hat that I was wearing when I got caught. I know it doesn't fit right, but it's still there. Sometimes I look at it because I have it on my wall, and it just reminds me of the stupid things that I could do. And today, I describe my experience of myself getting caught vaping in high school and transferring schools, and then how it changed who I was, how it changed my perspective. It gave me a greater sense of humility, and it showed me that learning is a process that never stops, honestly. And just because an experience happens to you, it doesn't mean you can't learn from it. You just have to look at it from a different angle.